videos where you have an officer basically. They don't have ID, they can't get into a hotel room. To get them the help they need, especially if someone even gets arrested. A lot of people don't know how the justice system works.
But I want someone to actually know them and know that it's legit. 30 years. I started out as an investor first.
I would, in general, be wary of the storefront psychic.
Have more powers.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey everybody, this is David Kohlmeyer at the Engineer today. Some new story came out. I don't know what's going on over there. Anyway, I'm David Kohlmeyer, the problem solver. Thanks so much for joining us today, as usual, every single week, bringing on amazing people talking about problems, talking about life, talking about whatever we're going to come up with for the day here as well. As usual, I have two amazing co-hosts. Today I'm lucky, actually the first time I'm working today with Rose, who's the mortgage queen of Las Vegas. Welcome, Rose.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Thanks, Rose, for joining us today.
Welcome.
Thanks for helping out co-hosting.
You're welcome.
I think last week you did, not last week, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
Last month.
Is it last month? Wow.
It was about 2 weeks ago.
No,
2 weeks ago?
it's like, 2-3 weeks, whatever. Yeah, she was here.
So she co-hosted. She did a great job, I saw her, and
Yes.
appreciate your help.
You're very welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, we have fun. It was very informative for the viewers.
I'm
Awesome.
glad you wore a low-cut shirt again, because
That was by accident.
So what do we have to do for views here? You know, the problem stuff we're all about, you know?
to do all sorts of stuff for
I'm trying to
views.
do low cut as well here, you know? And anyway, we have Dr. G. Gentille over here today as a co-host.
Hey, love you long time.
Dr. G here is helping everybody as usual at the Problem Solver Show. And today we have a special guest, Louis Barr, the Wow Man. How are you, Louis, today?
Very good. Thank you very much. Fantastic to be here. Thank you for having me.
Louis, I know that you speak French. We are going to change now. We're going to change the whole show over to French. Our engineer actually speaks French as well. So we're going to change it over. We'll do English subtitles. Will that work out or no?
And you're just going to sit there mute.
I'll just sit there because I have no clue.
Okay.
But what languages do you speak?
I speak French. I speak English and a dancing language.
What about love? Do you know the language?
Romance.
What about the language of love?
The
Oh,
language
absolutely.
of love.
Dr. G specializes in the language of love.
Absolutely. The love language, big time. Big time.
Specialize, every
Yes.
3 years.
Every
I'm a
3 years she
pro.
specializes in love. She
Yeah.
specializes in giving mortgages all around town Las Vegas.
Yeah.
She's helping people with home ownership every day.
Fantastic.
So it's a mixture of things. I like to solve problems, so it makes a good team today. So, Louis, tell us, good friend Leslie referred you over, Leslie LaGuardia, with LaGuardia Media. Basically, she stated that you're an amazing person. I know that you're on the new edition of My Vegas magazine. This is a great front cover.
Thank you.
It's really, I always laugh. I love marketing, but it really is, it's like a beautiful cover.
My wife did everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's really
She's the
good.
one who took the picture and
Designed it.
did everything. Yes, exactly.
Wow. I
Thank
love it,
you.
I love
Thank
it.
you very much. I appreciate that. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I love these things.
You mean My Vegas didn't do it?
No.
Oh,
Well,
No.
Well,
We did.
so your wife took the photo.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
she took the photo. This is a green screen.
Green screen,
Oh,
okay, I love
wow.
it.
Yeah. But she's
That looks amazing.
She's so good at this, then.
very nice.
So it says public speaking choreographer, but let's start from day one. Tell us about yourself, where you're from originally.
Okay, when I'm from originally, I'm from France. I'm born in Paris, moved in the United States in 32 years ago. I love it. I started for 20 years in Kansas City until my kids growed up and they said, bye-bye Kansas City. Let me pick up a city where I'm going to have fun and it match also what I do. And I came to Vegas. So, yeah.
What'd you do in Kansas City?
I had a school. I had a school for 20 years. I had a school of dance.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Yes.
you're a dance
We're-
instructor?
Absolutely.
Ooh la la.
Looks like we're going to get some free lessons.
yes.
Well, we'll see how free.
Which school was it?
That was my own school.
Was your own school?
That
Okay.
was my own school. So I had my school for 20 years, and I'm 7-time world champion. I'm saying, this is my
I
life.
love it.
Yes.
Wow.
In 14, 15, 16, I was crowned top dance coach in America.
Wow.
And I'm also an Olympic ice skater. I was in an ice dancing team in 1980. So I choreographed for the newer gold medalman now, 2010, 14, 18. I choreographed for those people who are Olympic champion now, and I did choreography for them. So, I'm very, very, very a lot about doing things for kids, because I believe that a lot of kids don't have the chance to have a good start in life. So I teach I go in school, do programs, and teach kids etiquette. This is a big problem. And I teach them 3 dances to be able to interact, with girls and boys, understand more what it is, understand respect, understand presentation, understand what it is to pull a chair to a lady, and to be sure that from there, their life has a different part of it. But I still coaching. I work with Dancing with the Stars, with So You Think You Can Dance. All those shows, it's part of my life.
Oh, super. I think someone needs some etiquette lessons over here.
Absolutely. I'm hanging out with her a little bit, so things are changing. So, Dancing with the Stars are you working with them now or in the past?
No, actually, I worked in the past with them, and I won a competition for 6 years, and they were my judges. So they were working for me, actually, because they were judging my competition.
Okay.
Some of the teachers and everything. So
You actually look familiar.
Oh wow, that's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to watch that show
Uh-huh.
like I don't know how many years ago, but I think now your face looks very
Were
familiar.
you actually physically on the show where you can be seen?
Oh yeah, I can be seen, but
Yeah.
not that much. But yes, I can be seen because I was choreographer. I was not dancing on the show.
Yeah.
Yes. They didn't want me on the show because they said, no, we want 30 years old guys. And I said, they cannot keep up with me. So what is the problem with that? They don't have the energy that I have. So I don't understand that, but that's okay. I understand.
They wanted more younger, but it was all celebrities anyway. But the celebrities, right?
Yes.
Dancing with the Stars. I mean, so it's all different ages.
Yes, yeah.
The dancers.
The dancers.
Oh, the
dance-
dance to the dance.
Yeah,
So
the
you're saying they
dancers.
want a younger dancer with the
Yeah.
celebrity.
I wanted to.
I forgot how,
I
that's how it
danced-
works.
Yes. I was a professional, so I was dancing for some of the stars.
So when you were on the show, were you just off on the side watching, like,
Yes.
how they were performing? and
Yes.
stuff like that? Okay.
How the thing is working. Yes, exactly. And so like I said, those people, in the world of ballroom dancing, we're very well connected. So, for example, So You Think You Can Dance, Mary Murphy is a very close friend of mine, and we do regular things different all the time. She judged my competition as well. I do things specially for her. Sometime. So some special show or whatever. I do some performance in Vegas. Whenever they need me.
Where?
Everywhere. You tell me what you want, and
So all dancing
okay.
choreography.
Absolutely.
And do you do? I'm sorry, there was a lot going on. Are you doing any dancing classes here, or do you teach, train? Like, if we want to give her some lessons so she knows how to dance with the men. Can you
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely,
Do you work at a specific studio here?
Yes. Can I say the name?
Yeah, please.
VZ Dance Studio.
Okay, BZ.
VZ Dance Studios, yes. It's on Rambo and Sahara.
Okay.
Absolutely phenomenal studio because the atmosphere, the owner of the studio are delightful, very classy, and it's a big family. It's very nice.
Just to let you know, one of the rules of the podcast with Sticky Paws, anytime you name like a company name, you actually have to pay $500 to the company, Sticky Paws. So just be careful in the future. No, I'm joking. So anyway, he's like,
He's all serious, too.
No, that's okay. I was ready to call VZ Dance Studio and tell them, hey, you owe them $500.
Set up the credit card machine, Chase. Let's warm up. Let's warm up the machine. Let's warm up the machine.
Ready to swipe.
I see. Now
Okay.
I know how you resolve your problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
What
Go
kind
ahead.
of dances do you teach?
Every single thing that you do in couple,
Waltz.
I'll teach it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always
Salsa too?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Yeah,
talk after.
Yes, for sure.
Tango, waltz,
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes,
right?
tango.
Okay.
That's what I'm world champion with my wife with. Argentine tango and swing as well. I used to do some in your
Marvelous.
age, the big bad voodoo daddy, cherry popping daddies. You remember those groups? They were swing groups. It was phenomenal in 2000, and so we used to tour with those guys.
Wow.
So that was
Amazing.
yeah.
Well,
Oh, the
that's-
salsa, sure. I mean,
That's who you are.
yeah, that's why.
Yeah, me and my fiance, we want to learn how to dance together. So
Well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
I'm going to
for
take care of
sure.
your fiance and everything.
I'm actually, while we were talking, the video you sent me, this is the tango, right?
correct.
I'm going to just share that with Chase here so we can actually showcase it. Who is the... Chase, I always forget. It goes to info.
I'll text you from it.
Okay. I'm going to
Don't
send
dox
this
us.
so we can play it. This video that you sent, the tango, is... who's that? Who are you dancing with?
My amazing wife
Amazing wife.
for
Are you
25
paid,
years.
Are you paid to say that?
Oh no, I'm just crazy in love with this
No, I
woman.
can see it in his
How long,
eyes.
how long you married? She's gonna say 1
After
year.
25 years
Oh,
with her,
25
I
years.
just feel like I'm just so
Like it's
blessed.
due.
She's incredible, incredible,
I
incredible.
love it.
Thank you.
That's
She's
amazing.
amazing.
25 years.
Yes.
It's a long time. It's definitely
You
gold.
you're halfway that, right?
Yeah, I'm
Or
halfway there.
A
I'm
quarter.
halfway there.
A quarter.
All right, so if anyone wants to dance, you basically will teach it, choreography, whatever.
Absolutely.
Do you do things now in the local schools here, or that's more than when you were where you lived
Well,
before?
actually, this is very interesting because I teach in school, in the school here in Vegas, at VZ Dance Studios. But I have some couple who coming from out of town, and they take 10 lessons in one day, up they're leaving, because I bring them some different choreography. I was known for it. And but I also go sometime in studios, all over the United States to coach the staff and the students of that they have, in these studios. So I go in Nashville sometime. I go to San Diego. I go on all kind of places. They call me, and I come for 3 days, and I coach everybody.
Yay.
I love it.
Thank you.
There's someone online on my Facebook that's been trying to teach me or something, He keeps asking if I want to learn tango.
Well, I
I'm
think
like,
it's
not by
so
myself.
fun. Let me tell you, knowing how to dance, like that's a whole
Yeah.
it's just like it's so amazing. It's
another level.
But but you have knowing how to do it with your partner, because obviously, if you don't, then you have to go places that and there's not that many places
Yes,
that you
yes.
actually can go and just dance with,
Right.
like an
Well-
actual dancing place, like.
Yeah, well, actually, no. Let me correct you a little bit about this. The world of salsa is very good in Vegas.
Is it?
Yes, you have a very good world of salsa. You have, and when the weather is even better, it's even better. At Tivoli, for example, Tivoli Summerland, you have every Thursday outside, from 8 to midnight. It's phenomenal.
Where?
Phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
Where?
In the
Tivoli,
court-
at
in
the
the
cantina.
courtyard?
The Tivoli
cantina?
Village.
Yeah,
Yes.
the cantina.
Right in the middle and outside. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
that's it.
Oh,
That's
no
it. With all those
way.
beautiful trees and everything that it leave the color on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Thursdays 8
Really?
to 12.
Thursday, 9 to 12.
Okay.
And right now it's inside because they feel like it's not it's still cold.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think they would be better if they were outside already.
Yeah.
But and they have a live band, and I have different things. I think the water salsa is probably the most efficient word because first of all, this is a dance was very fun to dance. Second thing is not that complicated,
Right.
and there is one thing that I love about salsa is there is no ego. Everybody has fun. I mean, when I go salsa, trust me, sometimes I make a fool of myself because I have so much fun. I just like the music. I get carried away. I play with the girl I'm dancing with, and so it's very, very, very good word. So I help you with that for sure because
Yeah.
I think you and your fiance, you will love this word. This is very good. Very
yes.
good, very good.
I think
So are they open tonight? Ce soir?
Ce soir,
Ouvert, oui.
ce soir, oui, ils sont ouverts à Tivoli. But
perfect.
right now, to be honest with you, I went last Thursday just to see what it was, and I went to dance with my wife. It was not that many people, so I don't think it's really ready to have the fun for it. Because if you want to have the live band, and everything, and that makes a big difference.
Ouais.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
we should do an outing, all of us, even if it's just to watch. I just love watching.
Yeah.
Does it cost because it's the part of the dance studio? Does it cost money to be part of it? That because it's outside. Is it more open to the public that you're dancing out there, or is it
No,
you're
no,
part of
no,
the?
no, no. Anybody can dance. Now, if you want to see something very interesting, and you want to see the world of ballroom dancing, I will tell you this: tomorrow night, Friday, 7:30 to 9:30. At VZ Dance Studio, I'll be sure I'll give you the information. You come with your fiancé. You can come, Gentille. You can come alone. I'll dance with you.
Oh, okay.
And
Right.
my wife dance with you. I don't dance with you. And
I was looking forward to dancing.
no, I don't dance with you.
Taking away all the fun.
He wants to go to the master.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you're the master dancer. Well,
I'm
okay.
sure she is.
I will share with you. I always left these a lot of weddings that you go to where people get the dance lessons. I think it's amazing. They look so great. They've danced, but I feel it's so difficult. I would never remember how to totally dance this.
Well, you have to practice.
I know.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time to practice.
Well, David, let me
Just
tell
one
you
wedding
something.
song.
Let me tell you something. And I'm very proud of this because what I'm telling you is the truth. You have so many people who sell themselves for more than what they really are. Well, I would say I'm not 20 years old neither. Then I have the credential to justify then what I say can be true. Since I was world champion 7 times, I coach. My wife and I, we created a system when we became world champion in Argentine tango, was unique in the world. And this is a system that you learn to dance 10 times faster than normal.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
So you
Okay.
set up a system
That's
to
interesting.
learn quickly. To
Oh,
learn.
absolutely.
Okay.
Love
This
it.
is
So how many times does it take to learn? We're saying tango.
Oh, salsa. 4 lessons that tell you something. Even the first lesson, you understand exactly what I mean, and you'll be able to learn very quickly.
I have a problem though because I'm Latin. I'm from Costa Rica, so I learned how to dance in the street.
Yes.
So my dancing, there's very few people that learn on the studios that I can dance with them because it's very different.
But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. The way we're teaching you, street, studio, or whatever. I didn't learn how to dance in studio. I learned in the dirt.
Okay.
In France, in Europe. I didn't learn how to dance in dance studio. But this is not this. It's just that system is based on leading and following.
Oh,
I can promise
see?
you something. You dance with me, you'll follow everything I do.
Yeah, I have a problem with people that count when they.
Oh, no. You don't want to count.
No. So, but one day I went to long time ago. I went to there's a Latin club somewhere.
Sahara.
Yeah, I think so. And there
Read
was
them.
this guy, like he was like, "You want to dance with me?" I was like, "Okay, well, I'll go." Literally, he threw me up. Like I was like, and I was like
wasn't
amazed.
sure
I
she was
was
gonna come back
like, he
down.
was like literally leading me. I did not get lost. And he just like
Lead. He was
Yeah.
leading you,
Did,
huh?
did you
That's
actually
great.
come down?
seriously, like he threw me
came.
down, up and down, like throw me around, and
Okay.
I was like just following, because I'm really good about following somebody if they know how to lead. But
glad
if
to
they're
hear that.
counting 1, 2, 3,
No,
I'm
no.
like, I can't do
Yeah.
that.
No, this system is not based on this.
Okay.
That's amateur. If they're counting like that, they're just
Yes,
learning
yes,
how
well,
to
but
dance.
they think they know how to dance, so.
Right, right.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
but let's be kind right there. Like I said, the word of salsa is kind. The people because the music is so entertaining.
Yes.
It's so what you feel in the rhythm. Then when you go on the floor, you dance or you don't dance. You try your best.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is true. Yeah.
So and for me, I tell you something because I feel so privileged, and I've been doing that since I'm a kid. Then if I go to a place and I see lady who don't dance, unfortunately, I'm going to say that because some people, the girl is not very attractive or she's too big, and everything. Well, that's the one I'm going to go dance with.
Aw.
Because I think it's not fair. So I will dance with her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. Like I noticed that day at the dance, like every woman, it didn't matter. Like they were all dancing. All the guys that knew how to dance, they were like go like
That's it.
from
Pretty
table
girls.
to table. Just
That's it.
no, all of them.
Oh,
That's
all
it.
the girls.
All of
yeah.
the
And that
girls.
is unique to the world of salsa. Or if you, like I said, if you want to come tomorrow night, I visit dance studio. You'll see it's a ballroom party, so they do all the dances.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Everything.
go.
Every single dances. And you'll see, this is fun because everybody dance with everybody, and there's a good atmosphere. It's a very clean studio. That's what I was telling you what I was. And I was coaching, so...
I don't know. I was watching this thing online with these guys that's really popular, in the talk show scene or whatever, and they were saying that that girls that dance, those aren't the ones that anyone want to marry.
Really?
They just want to bang them. Like, yeah, you can get up there and dance.
Actually, I feel like whoever is going to a place to dance, that's all they want. I never felt like anybody was trying to hit on me or touch
Absolutely.
me
Yeah,
inappropriately. Nothing. They
No,
were-
no, they're
Must have
just,
went on the wrong day.
they're just trying to say that like
That's Wednesdays.
proper girls or nice girls don't really dance or aren't supposed to dance.
Really?
Yeah. Only the nasty,
Must be like some French
dirty
book that
girls.
she's reading.
No, it's not a
That's-
French
yes, it's
Some
book.
Carrie booklet.
When he's
No,
French and he's
No?
a dancer, why
but
is it a
Some
French
dirty
book?
Perry booklet.
Because I like what you say, because this is true. When those guys, you can tell,
Yeah.
they don't
No.
put their hand everywhere. They
No.
just respect you. They dance
Yeah.
with you. Now, if you go to a club when you hear boop 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 boop, of course that's what those guys came here. That's what those girls came here too. To be boop boop. That's it. It's as simple as
true,
that.
that's true.
That's exactly what it is. But if you go to a place when you dance in couple,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Well, it's
you,
more proper,
I
yes.
honestly, I would like to hire you to help Gentille keep her dancing clean. because since she's been in Vegas, she's been dancing
I don't know.
improperly, you know. And can you clean up her act?
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you complaining about the table dances now? Are you serious?
You see what I'm saying? If you can make it more
I see.
proper.
That's the reason the microphone are very separate
Yeah,
right there.
at 2 a.m. it changes. Gentille.
Because after a while, she
dancing,
goes
yeah.
on the table and starts dancing.
Yeah.
He's so full of shit, you know?
So let's press play on the. Let's see this video. How long is the video? This is Lewis
Approximately
and
4.5
his wife.
minutes. Let's see.
Let's take a look at it.
Here is their award-winning tango.
All right. So quick question here. How long does it take to actually learn that? Like for beginners, like for us to learn that.
This dance
Yeah.
is a very difficult dance.
Like how long would it take? Like if you were
Well,
studying
I mean,
every day.
to just do some basic action, to do some basic fundamental on that dance, it's all about. This is a very intimate and a very feeling dance. So a dance like this takes a little bit longer because first of all, you're not dancing only on the beats, you're dancing on what the music is feeling make you feel.
Got it.
If you dance a salsa, the music make you feel, but there is a precise beat.
Got it.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. But here, you can hear. At the end on that routine, you can. I'm telling you something. We're moving like crazy. The legs go all over the place, you know, and everything. It's a little bit faster, but you see, there's some variations on the music that in salsa you don't really have, or eventually on hip hop, you know, it's sort of boo, boo, boo. It's always the same. So you know, but if you talk a cha-cha, for example, cha-cha, foxtrot, waltz, you know, waltz is beautiful dance waltz, but the waltz has the continuity of the beats, and when you follow this beat all the time, that it is easy.
A month, maybe? I mean, you can learn.
Oh, in month
yeah.
you can learn a lot of things. I can teach you. This is the part that I'm trying to explain to you. The system we created with my wife. We can teach you basically 20 dances in a month.
Wow.
Because we're not teaching you one dance. We're teaching you a concept.
Got it.
And that's very unusual and different.
You know, you're married 25 years. You've been dancing 25 years with your wife, right? Like with the same type of dance, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Does it ever get boring? Like, or if you go out to a place, you always dance to the same dance, right? It doesn't change.
Oh, no. That's very interesting what you said. Because think about this. There's a show in town. It's called the Jabberwockies. Now, you see that show? Okay, I'm going to describe the show for you. There's a guy who's coming. He does a little bit of liquid, you know. They're walking in synchro. There's a guy who's spinning on his head, you know, up. He's going out. They change the decor. There's a guy who's coming. He does some liquid. They're doing a guy who's turning in his head. They're doing a synchronization. Up. They change the thing. Now, the third number, there's a guy who's doing some liquid. That's all they do. But when you dance to cha-cha, it's not the same thing than the rumba. It's not the same thing than the tango. It's not the same thing than the swing. It's not the same thing than the waltz. I do 36 different dances. So when I go somewhere, if it's salsa, I'm going to do salsa, bachata, cumbia. You know, there are different variations of dance, you know. But also I dance with a partner. Big difference. Because when you dance alone and you're doing this kind of thing, you know, that's good. But the thing is, at the end, you know, that's all you do. But when you dance with a partner, there's an interaction. And for me, I absolutely love when the girl even creates something. And I say, oh, you talk to me right there. I like that. So let me do something too. You know what I'm saying? So I like the dialogue. I'm not the kind of guy who say, I'm the leader, just follow me. No. I'm the equal with the wife. You know?
So it doesn't really get boring after all these years.
Ever.
I feel like I would get bored. Gentille, what do you think?
No.
Well, that's
Does that
because
mean
you're only
my
doing it
attention-
one way.
My attention span. Well, you're saying because you're mixing it up a little bit, right?
No, but it's not only that. I would say probably I'm blessed because say I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know, I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed with dancing. So that's I'm addicted to it. So I probably at 62 I feel 40 because I've been working out, just dancing, and this is just a fantastic way to live your life, you know, because I keep you in amazing shape, you know, and so no, it doesn't get boring because it feels good for the body, you know. What do we have? We're in front of these electronic things, you know, will stress you out the whole day.
Yeah.
Trust me, I have to maybe going to do that tonight. I have to dance for 3 hours. And I say, I'm going to go dance tonight because I need to.
That's amazing.
You know?
You're going to outlive all of us, probably.
Well, hey, I don't wish that to you. You know, you can keep up with me. I'll give you the trick.
Yeah.
I get exhausted just walking to my bed.
Yeah. Oh,
See, girl. Yeah, you need to exercise.
Oh, I do.
yeah. I'll give you a trick. You need to dance on overboard.
Do you ever, besides like your very elegant dancing, do you do other types of dance?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
do you do like my kids hip hop or all that other stuff?
Yes, of course. I do hip hop. My son is an extraordinary hip hop dancer. He's actually a singer. He's doing music video every month right now. He has a challenge.
There's a video that I want to show that I actually would like Rose and Gentille. I would like for them to follow this like YouTube video that they have of all these different dance songs. I would like them to learn all this so we can actually like showcase them. We have a video of this?
Let me see.
Yeah,
We,
absolutely.
Yeah, there's
probably
an
seen it
advertisement
before.
playing.
Is Louis?
Is advertising?
Yeah.
Is Louis doing?
5 seconds.
Is it?
No, I
Louis'
want
video?
him to teach you this whole set
Oh,
of
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen it before.
Oh my God!
Here it comes.
There's gonna be some
Let's see.
twerking or some shit. Oh yeah.
Ah, I see. Yes, of course. Okay, so look exactly how it's not very complicated what they do, but it's just a symbol of something happened. And the guy's funny. He's good.
Yeah.
It's not spectacular, but you know the move is not that difficult neither. We're not talking about spinning on your head right there or doing something in that style. But he's good. He's reacting with just the move with the symbol of what it is.
Yes.
I do a number like this. I can send it to you if you want to. Well, actually, I change costumes
Okay.
non-stop. And then the only thing I do is I put a hat on my head. And every time I have the hat, I match the hat, and I dance like the hat, and I do the thing. So I call that quick change. I'll send it to you. You'll see. And this is a number. I'll do the Russian kick. I do the I do some Michael Jackson. I do all kind of
cool.
things,
Okay.
and it's just because I put it in a hat.
So are you like I know at the Venetian Planet Hollywood has that V Theater. I feel like there's a lot of different little shows there. Have you ever had a Vegas show yourself?
Well, it's a very good question. Because first of all, having a show in Vegas, there's two ways. You have a lot of money, so you create your show, you take your risk, or you connect it. And connection will happen with the pandemic and everything slowed down so much. Then I have some connection and everything, but it was not that easy. Now, I helped some different shows to choreograph, like Showstopper. You remember that show? Showstoppers, yeah.
I remember the name. I don't think I saw the show.
And there's a show supposed to arrive at the end of the month, on September or October, was about the Oriental, Middle East culture, where the couples were like this, and so they're gonna have 5 different choreographers to do the part like belly dancing, all those dances. And they officially asked me to become the head choreographer of the full show.
Oh, wow.
Which show is it?
Well, it's a show about Middle East. It's called Heart. What is the name of that show? Heart. But it's going to be in October in Vegas.
Oh, nice.
Which theater is it?
They're working for the Venetian right now, but they didn't really confirm that the place.
So we had someone on the show before. They were saying that they're trying to get rid of a lot of these, smaller shows. We had Anthony Cools, who was a hypnotist, and he was saying that Vegas, they want these big residency singers, that they're getting rid of all the shows. But I know that the Planet Hollywood is the Via Theater. There's all these like little shows. My parents went the other day to the show as well.
Actually, David, this is very good what you say, because there's a little bit of a controversial what you say right there, in the sense where, yes, they want the big head, the big singer. But Cirque du Soleil, for example, they have 7 shows in Vegas, and those shows are big, actually. Well, they're getting smaller and smaller. I'm connected with a lot of those guys. I work with them in different things, because people are actually going to the little show, like Piff the Dragon, the Tape Face, and everything, because it's cheaper. They're entertained for much less money, rather than go to the $100, $120 show. And the budget is not the same than it used to be, so...
I would love to do something. I'm always trying to do events, like monthly events, but it'd be great if you have a location where it doesn't really cost money, or a very small amount of money. Like at Tivoli Village, like we invited people to come to the location, whether it's to learn dance or to, something like that in general. I mean, I always like inviting people to events. But I guess you have to get approval with the studio in Tivoli Village just to use that location, right?
Yeah. If we do something at Tivoli, absolutely.
Where do you have connections to make that happen? Like if we want to do like an event.
Well, you have to be in the studio where I am, and the studio is at VZ Dance Studio. So
we could use your studio as a place to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have to be sure that I organize that with the studio.
But you might have events already with the studio, correct?
Oh, yeah. Once a month, and that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll be sure to give that
tomorrow.
to you. Yeah, you should come to see that.
And I'm sorry, what time is it again? So tomorrow?
7:30 to 9:30.
Well, David can help you promote that.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to...
Yes.
What I noticed is, like, I try to networking in general, but I noticed I would try to do a lot of free events just to get people together and network and so on, especially in Vegas. And there's something that's called Las Vegas Social Network, which we started, where it was, monthly there's a luncheon at Lowry's and networking and speaking event and so on. So you're saying tomorrow, April 14th. I can't believe it's like halfway through April. So April 14th, 7:30 p.m.
Yes, you're correct.
And it's at the studio.
Correct.
Say the studio one more time. I feel like we're I'm losing it.
VZ Dance Studio.
VZ
Dance Studios.
You got it, on Rainbow.
And it's 2150 S.
South Rainbow.
Yeah, that's
it's
South
next to the, is the Harley Davidson still there? Or that closed up?
Yeah, this should be Harley Davidson on the same store than Love. Same parking than Love store.
So Sahara and Rainbow, V Dance Studios.
Correct.
7:30 tomorrow, so we can promote it. How many people normally show up for that?
50?
50 people.
Yeah.
How many people can you hold?
Oh.
200?
80?
Oh,
80 people, okay. So you got room for 30 more people. Rose knows about half of Vegas.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yes. Yeah.
Rose and her bodyguard. Where's your bodyguard today?
He's working.
He's working. It's about time that guy got a job. It's finally working.
No,
Actually, he's the only one working right now.
He always
Well,
has a
now
job.
you're setting up the VZ Dance Studio. We're setting up 7:30 tomorrow night. It's actually perfect timing to let people know tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
So 80 people. And do you take reservations or do you just...
No, you come. I think it's $10 at the door.
Okay.
And you just sit down. You enjoy that. You look at the people dance. You dance yourself, of course, because you.
Can you bring kids or is it just...
Absolutely.
You can.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, very important
So
actually.
$10 a person, 7:30 p.m.
To 9:30.
to 9:30
Love it.
p.m. Any ages.
Any ages.
Drinks,
I think we should all go.
food.
Any
Any
drinks?
No,
drinks
they
or
have
food?
already have food. You go over there, they have food.
They have food
Okay.
there.
Yeah, food is over there.
What kind of food do they serve?
It's a little hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yay.
oh, it's very nice. You know.
Maybe
You-
we should all go get
I'm
the
coming
group
for
together.
the food.
Yeah, it's very nice actually every time.
All right, so jumping a little bit of stories. I know that you say also public speaking, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit. Well, we've got the dance part. We know we're going tomorrow to VZ Dance Studios to watch Gentille and Rose dance.
Right. He speaks
the
amazingly
tango.
I'm going
already.
for
you
the
see?
free lessons.
Free lesson. So I like that for tomorrow.
So I'm gonna go shake
I'm
my
just making
booty.
sure. Yeah, 7:30 should be good. You gonna go tomorrow,
Yes.
Rose?
Yes.
Bodyguard?
I'm available.
No, he won't be there.
You won't
Nobody.
be there?
He's working.
Working. This guy's always working now. Okay, so tomorrow at 7:30. So I'm glad. So anybody that's listening, we're gonna promote it a little bit as well.
If anyone wants to meet me, y'all can come there. Don't be weird though, please. Just be normal.
Just be normal. No touching the merchandise. This is a no touching merchandise.
You can gawk
place.
all you want though. You know, that's fine.
What I was going to say is this: we'll set it up, but if anyone mentions the Problem Solver show, we'll pay for the
Kick
$10
'em out.
entry. You know what I'm saying? And long story short,
But we'll promote you.
tell us a little bit about the
Public speaking
speaking, yeah.
choreography. So, as you can see on the magazine, I'm a public speaking choreographer, which is when you look really what that means, nobody can have that title because they public coach, they can be a mentor or whatever they want to call themselves, but nobody can call themselves public speaking
I
choreographer.
saw that honestly, and I was thinking, like, what is that exactly?
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Here the problem that we have with public speaking. You have a lot of people today, above all before after the pandemic, who wants to be on stage and become public speakers because they have the message. We told them, you have a message you're sharing with the world. The problem, they don't know how to share that with the world. And what we teach them is just to write the script, and even there, it is not that good. But the biggest problem is the deliver. It's not so much what you have to say sometimes, it's the way you're saying it. And so why I'm becoming there? Because you have people who do public speaking, they do zombie presentation basically. So they arrive on the floor, and you wonder, say, hi, how are you doing? They're not really sure what they're saying, what's happening, They have PowerPoint. You wonder really what they got these ideas to see what they put that on screen, But you have, let's say, you're on an event with you already have 5 or 6 speakers talk. You're basically falling asleep because they, okay, that's unfortunately, and God bless them. They have good message. And you have the number 7 coach who's trained by Louis Barr. Trust me, they're going to wake up everybody because the way I work right away from the start, they go on stage. I say, don't go on stage just walking. You're going to on stage with doing something. You don't have to dance. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
But you're going to do something with unusual. First thing, you're going to match what you're going to talk about.
Example.
Well, example, I come on the floor and I say I'm a sumo wrestler. You're going to laugh because you say, well, you need to get a little bit of weight because you don't look like a sumo wrestler. But if I come and I say I'm a dancer, first thing what are you going to say? Okay, well, he looks like a dancer. He's dressed up like a dancer. No, I'm going to probably dance. But for example, if I have a guy with, I have a client right now that I'm doing a very interesting presentation, and he's a fireman. And he had a very interesting story. He basically, the house fell on him and he was going to die. And he just, help me, I need help. And he cried for help, and the other fireman heard him and he saved his life. So I say, well, first of all, you go on the floor, and we're going to be sure that we have the siren when you go on the floor, whoop, and you come in with your you go around, and everything. Right away, we know that you're gonna something different's gonna happen just the way you enter, with your life, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be crazy, but the thing is, the people are gonna be waked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to make a difference. I have another guy, he's a business guy. So he doesn't call himself, I'll help you with that, by the way. He doesn't call himself a business coach. I said, there's 2 things you can never call yourself, a life coach and a business coach, because they're everywhere. Yeah, exactly. No, he said, well, I want to call myself a business strategist. I say, okay, a business architect. I said, all right. So this is where the public speaking is very important, because when you have, for example, 10 minutes on stage on a two days event, right? The people think they are public speaker for 10 minutes. They are public speaker for 2 days, not for 10 minutes. You come in your hotel, you're already a public speaker. You have to already create a fan club, because when you're going to go on the stage, you want to be sure that the people say, oh, yeah, I like him. I want to talk to him. I like her. She's good. And if you deliver what you promise, they're going to come to see you. Otherwise, what is it? You're coming on stage. You just talk for 10 minutes. They have no idea who you are. You better be amazingly good. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And you're leaving and they say, okay, well, next. That's all. But you need to create a fan club right away from the start. So one of the things is...
You mean a fan club from once you come on to start speaking?
Yes.
You have to gain them as fans.
Exactly. You network and you're already introducing yourself. Now, listen to this because that's going to help you a lot. When you introduce yourself, stop saying, I'm a life coach, everything. I'm going to give you a new trick. It doesn't exist. Nobody does that. When you enter, you have a group like let's say of 2 or 3 people. We're talking. You want to join those people. And so you're going to say, just want to join you. My name is Gentille. That's all you say. That's all. Your last name, you know. I don't want to say a mistake when I pronounce your last name. Sorry, so I say just Gentille, you know. And if they don't ask you what you do, they don't care about you. You can go, you know. Right. Don't waste your time. But if they ask you, don't say what you do. Create a phrase. We must ask you a second question. What is that? Because if you said, I'm a public speaking coach. Oh, okay. Or if you said, I'm a life coach. Oh, okay. You know, or a business coach. But for example, that guy, that fireman I was telling you about, I said, okay, so you come, you give your name. And I said, so what do you do? And I said, well, I'm here there because I need some help. What do you mean you need some help? You see, that's the second question is coming. When I help the people to understand they need to ask for help because people say, and a house fell on me, I'm a fireman, I ask for help, otherwise I would die. And some people today, they say, I know. They say, I can figure it out. I can solve my problem, you know. And you have some people with very courageous say, I need help. And those people, they're smart enough to ask for help before the house is falling on their head. You know? Yeah. You see the difference? Tu vois? And the people say, oh, okay. Well, I know. So now you approach that in such different way out of the box. Then the people wants to know more. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's major. So after that, trust me, you go on stage. People are going to say, okay, well, that was interesting the way I introduced himself. I want to see, or I want to see how she does, you know, how when she's on stage, how she's doing it. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would say that as a choreographer, as a presentation, I don't do this. You know, there's 4 directions, you know, that you can use when you talk, you know, that already makes a difference, and you have 2 arms. So that's already 8 things you can do, you know, and just that, how simple that is. The way also, how you look, the speed of talking, and the pose. But people don't do that. They say, so they're always on the same speed, always on the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But just that, I mean, we're all good here.
To change up the speed. Depends
oh my God, difference of speed, different of height.
You know, Gentille always says that she likes being on the show here because she's practicing public speaking. I think she does fine.
I don't agree.
One of the biggest problems in life, right? They say is public speaking. Like people are afraid to speak in general.
That's
but Gentille always says that. I think she does well. Why
I do well with you guys in one-on-one like this is okay, but in a crowd, if there's more than 10 people that's sitting there, I forget my name.
And I feel like that's that's a skill that everybody needs to have, and they don't teach that in school.
Absolutely.
Like my daughter, she's about to graduate from high school, and write papers about papers and more papers and write more papers. And it's like, okay, how about some skills where you can actually talk in front of a crowd or in front of your class just to start with?
They have that in school, though. I mean, there's drama. But there's also a public speaking
but not all the kids get to take it. It has to be mandatory.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
They have to make it mandatory.
You're right. And because, you know, you're absolutely right. Because if you want to go get for a job, trust me, it's going to be different.
And especially this generation right now, they spend 2 years inside their home, like taking online class.
That's right.
So it is terrible.
This is
Well, some people are not made for the public, honey.
Yeah,
You know?
but if you give him a little bit, like, can you imagine, like, just like he said, you go for an interview, they're all eventually going to have to go for an interview, no matter where it is. And if you don't even know how to, and you get nervous just to say, like, and they're sweating because they can't even say their name.
Right.
You know, public speaking, self-improvement, a lot of these things that should be, even doing your taxes, right? You know, these things are not taught in
Yes.
school.
Oh,
These
forget
are-
about it. Forget
Yeah.
about taxes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, right? These are certain things that are necessary.
Yes, I agree.
You know, it would be interesting for you to study some of the videos of myself and Gentille to see what your thoughts are
Yeah.
of how we could basically improve. But you've never probably really,
When you stop talking, the show's
Mentored.
going to be way better.
yeah, absolutely.
Just kidding.
But you know, if you like mentored like podcasters, right? Because we have a lot of podcasts here at Sticky Buzz to actually, watch the show and then give some tips and stuff like that in general. You know, would be
Absolutely,
good
I
as
would
well.
love to do that. This is what I do. See, when people are interested to work with me, I'm telling you, it's very simple the way I'm doing it. I'm assigning them a questionnaire. Questionnaire was very easy. It's for me to know where they've been, where they are, where they want to go. So I can see if I'm the one who can help them or not. Because sometimes where they want to go is not where I can bring them for sure. And I
So-
said, I don't think so.
So, public speaking, dance. Is there anything else more that you do that we don't know about besides good,
Yes.
well dressed? Maybe
Yes.
he says take me shopping.
I have my line of suit.
like what?
Oh, see?
I have my own line of suit.
Designer.
Okay.
I'm a
Ooh,
designer.
I love what you're
Thank
wearing
you.
right now.
Thank
How
you.
does
That's
that
my
work?
suit, yes. I have my own line of suit. And my fall line is coming in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't show my website yet because I want to be sure that it's really fantastic. But I do two things in my website. I do line of suit, and trust me, those suits don't look. You can see, and the quality is absolutely phenomenal. They come from Paris. They call Louis François.
Okay.
That's the name of my line. And I do a wedding dress as well. And my wedding dress are all from Paris.
So the suits.
So talented.
Do you have
My
people that
goodness.
what is this? So you come up with the design, but you have people measure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you
Oh,
know?
custom.
I know actually a lot of people do that. They come from like China and different places, and they come here for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they they have different clients, and they get measured, and they show them different cloths, right?
Yes.
Is that what you do as well?
No. What I do is yes. No, I can
Yeah,
do
or-
that, but it takes a little bit longer than this because the quality of the suit is much nicer. You have different level of quality: 110, 120, 160, 190. Well, my suit are all 190. They are just
What's
the top.
normal
What's your
pricing of a
price
suit?
range? Yeah.
Yes. My price range it goes between 1,700 to 2,700. Yeah, and
It's like an
It
Armani.
makes me nervous with these suits because I feel like you get a stain on it. Like you bring it to the dry cleaners, like I'm sorry, we can't get it out. You're like you just lost $2,000 in the suit. It's
kind
better
of-
if you bring a shirt.
What kind of stain
No.
is not
No, I'm
coming
just saying you
out?
never know.
No,
There's
there
different
is
stains.
stuff.
No. You cannot think this way. First of all, there are product now, right now, will take care of everything. And second thing, it's just the way to be. We were just talking about that together earlier. Don't judge a book by its cover. Judge the book of its cover, and that's not true. Everybody judge a book by its cover. That's what a cover is made for, anyway. So to judge, to be so. I teach the people to stick with their brand. My brand is to be. I'm a suit guy. Even in the water bottom dancing, my reputation is the most high dressed up in the water bottom dancing. My suit are just lined up like every time they say, "My God, that suit!" They wonder what I'm going to wear, And I want to stay classy, not. I don't want to be a bad person to say that, but.
Flashy, not flashy.
No. Too extravagant that then it looks.
Extravagance.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have things on the shoulders, and things like that. You know what I'm
Feathers.
saying? No. I'm talking about class. Every single of my suit is super class. And so people want this. I wore a red suit, full red suit for an event, and I had to go when my son was releasing one of his music video, and we were all in red. So my daughter, her husband, my wife, all of them, all of us. And I'm wearing this red suit. He's doing hip hop music, R&B. And so all those guys see me in this suit and they said, "Oh my God, you look so amazing." And I said, "I'm in suit. I'm not dressed up with the red tennis shoes or the red, And I said, "Well, you can wear something." "Oh, I don't think I'll be able to wear this." And I said, "I put that on your shoulder, my friend. I think you'll be surprised." But it's just they used to. They do this. You know what I'm saying? My brand is suit.
Okay.
Now I'm a biker. I was saying that I'm a biker. So as a biker, I don't drive my motorcycle in suit for sure. I've been a biker for 50 years.
Oh, you're a biker as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, see.
So
Oh, is he?
Right?
Oh.
So speaking, dance, and suits.
Yes.
Those are the three things.
And
Anything else?
He's Parisian. He's
Yes.
very talented.
Just do me, we have a few minutes left. She says that she can speak French. Can you just verify like a minute of French
We just
that
did.
she really does?
on a déjà parlé en français tous
Oui.
les deux. And
Je
yes,
parle
yes.
beaucoup, oui.
Because we don't, she could be saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Same
I can
sentence.
just
Like,
be talking.
No, she-
I can
she's
just
she's
be
always like,
talking
oui,
bullshit.
oui, oui,
No,
problem solver.
she's Lebanon. That's where you're from, right?
No.
No.
Cambodia.
Oh, Cambodia. I'm sorry, I apologize.
See, Cambodia is not
Cambodia.
in France, so that's why I was confused.
No, no.
The French colonized Cambodia and
that's
Southeast
right.
Asia, darling.
Exactly.
In the early 1900s.
It's like Vietnam.
Where do you think this beauty came from?
Yes.
France?
Of course.
I thought it was in Cambodia.
Well, that too. The fusion.
I
Yes.
thought it came from Henderson, like Warm
Oh,
Springs.
Henderson, yeah.
Warm Springs and like Val Verde.
With that one too, Hendertucky. It's a fusion of that as well.
So, Louis, I appreciate you coming on the show, sharing all this great stuff that you do. I mean, I'm sure there's different listeners and viewers that would love to get some lessons, whether it's from speech or dance.
We're going to make that happen.
So we're going to work together. to
One
basically
thing really
help
quick.
people.
It's Louis. It's not Louis.
Louis.
Louis, wait.
Louis.
I'm French.
Like-
Louis,
like
not
Louis,
Louis.
like-
So is Louis Bar?
Louis Bar.
Louis Bar.
Yes.
Like Louis Vuitton,
I like the Louis.
King Louis.
Maybe I should be David Louis Colmeyer.
Sure.
David Louis, the problem solver Colmeyer.
You trying to be French?
Anything else that you want to add? Because you're doing a lot of great stuff. We're going to share the information. We're going to work together and maybe do some events. I definitely want to come tomorrow night. I think it would be fun.
Yes, that would be
And
fun.
especially because we met tonight, we can go there and then you can introduce us as like the superstars of the problem solver dance show.
Exactly.
And we'll
I'll be sure that I introduce you.
I'll bring my kids.
some flyers and everything, and I'll
Okay.
be sure. Actually, I think that if you want to invite also the owner of the dance studios, if you want to, I mean, they're delightful couple. Delightful couple.
Okay.
They really have a good mentality. They're very the studio. The people love them. This is very interesting. Yes, absolutely.
And Louis, just to recap, which I kind of left out in the beginning, part of the problem solver show is for us to help people with problems. One of the biggest problems is public speaking, which I knew that you do, and people need help with it. People are scared, and I think actually a lot of people that do the podcasting, it's different speaking in front of 200-300 people, but everyone's personality is a little bit different. So I'm glad to actually bring you on the show because if people do have a problem with public speaking,
Yes.
and I think that there should be more programs in schools, which is something that we
Absolutely.
should even writing a letter to Clark County School District saying that public speaking and self-improvement, these things need to be done for the future. You can't just keep teaching the same curriculum when things are changing, especially
Yes.
now with like artificial intelligence and all these things going on. Like public speaking, who knows whether it's sales or whether there's so many things. Speaking is a big deal in regards to the workplace, unless we all become robots, which everyone keeps talking about.
or unless you're
No.
mute.
Yeah.
But you know what? And I'm so agree with you. But I would add with public speaking etiquette.
Yes.
I agree.
Because this is major, the people don't understand, rather than to fight all the time, there is a way to fix problem in such an amazing way, I mean, we all get together when there's something dramatic like the September 11 happened, it's supposed to be always like this. We're
Yeah.
always supposed to be here for each other and support each other, and I think that etiquette, and public speaking, you're right, because this is, we have a very, very real situation right there what's happening. See, my kids, my daughter is 33, my son is 29. They didn't have a choice because I put them on the spot all the time. They didn't have a choice. They were mad at me, but now they realized that they're okay, Dad, we got it. You save our life.
Yeah, they're grateful
Absolutely.
now.
Well, we're definitely going to refer people to you, like I said, for these different things that you
Thank
basically
you.
offer, and hopefully I'll get a suit, one of these days.
Oh, we'll take care of that,
You're
yeah.
looking sharp as well. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, Louis Barr, thanks so much for coming on the show. And again, we'll definitely refer people that need some help in these three types of could be problems, right? It could be
Well, I
dress,
can,
talent.
dance,
I
and
can tell you
talents.
something, David, that you are
Yeah.
very smart because you're inviting me, but you also invited absolutely two amazing ladies were there.
Merci,
So your co-host was
Louis.
very delightful to be. Thank you.
Merci.
I will keep up with you, but with these two beautiful ladies right there, it's even nicer.
When I get an invoice, it's like $10,000 just for them to be on this one show for 1 hour.
Right, yes.
It's very expensive.
Enchanté, Louis. Merci.
Enchanté.
It
Ah,
was
c'est
a
mon plaisir.
pleasure.
Thank you. Me too. Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rose, for joining us today as a co-hosting Gentille. And thanks, Louis. And we will see people next week. Be safe. Be careful. You need something. You got a problem, call the problem solver and have a good week.